Hi, Aquarius. It's Patsy, and I'm here to do your love bite for the time period between mid-June and mid-July 2018. So, we're going to be working with the Gods and Titans and the Goddess and Siren cards. I've gotten those for your significators for this reading. All right, so thank you all for being so patient with me. I have been away, and I tried to complete some of the love bites while I was away, but at some point, Spirit said, relax, put it down. You've been working very hard and you need to enjoy your family or at least enjoy some time for yourself out in nature and hanging out with friends and family. And I was obedient and I did that. And then, of course, when I got home, I was exhausted because I was the only person driving both ways. But I rested. I did what I had to do. And those people who are waiting for personal readings, I'm going to try to get to those starting tomorrow. So I want to try to finish up these love bites tonight. And so with that being said, let's get into it. So the first energy that came up for you in this reading was Shiva, Shiva, destroyer. So, you want to put a stop to something, or maybe something is coming to an end, all right? Or maybe you are trying to stop something from happening, or you're trying to stop something from growing, or tear something down, or somebody's trying to tear something down around you. But this is your energy, so it looks like maybe you're trying to tear something down or stop something from growing. And the next card that came for you, the next energy was Oya. 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 Oya is power. Okay, Oya is an Orisha in the Yoruba tradition. Oya is hurricanes and thunder and lightning and graveyards and the wind. Okay, she is the keeper of the cemeteries. But she controls those elements, wind and tornadoes and storms and rain. Okay, she's very fierce. She's very loyal, and she will do anything for a person that she loves. She's a very powerful, very strong, very independent person. Okay, so destroyer and power. Okay, so this could be you using your influence or your power to end something or to stop something from happening around you. Okay, let's take a look at Shiva and see what that's about. Shiva, Shiva. Okay, Shiva, dance away from any old beliefs that burden you. Defy and destroy what stands in your way to happiness and enlightenment. Okay. The Lord Shiva comes dancing into our earthly plane in many forms and has many faces. But it is his role as Shiva, the destroyer, that we'll talk about here. Shiva is the third aspect of the Hindu Trinity. Brahma is the creator and Vishnu is the preserver. While some fear the idea of destruction, it is important to see this action as part of the natural continuing cycle of all things and in some way a relief from the burden of suffering. There's nothing extra with Shiva. All that is not real is destroyed. Yet there is the essential masculine energy left for his connection with Parvati, Parvati, his wife. Shiva is often pictured stepping on the demon of ignorance as he disassembles what is not needed. By letting go of old beliefs and false identities, you become freer and in the end, more enlightened. If Shiva has entered your life, you may need to disrupt or get rid of something that is not working and is holding you back. Negative thoughts, insecurities, and having little faith in yourself could be stopping you from achieving something that you want. It may be time to destroy those ideas and rebalance yourself again. Most of us have been caught in the cycle of self-destruction at some time in our lives. It may be as harmless as a pattern of procrastination, or it may be worse, substance addiction, or associating with people who are not good for us. Sometimes we allow too much destruction of the health of our bodies or even our physical environment. Pay attention to where in your life destructiveness may be playing a part and destroy only that which is unneeded. And Shiva's symbols are the crescent moon and fire. Okay, so there could be addictions going on. There may be some things that you need to let go, things that are not serving you anymore, people who are not in your best interest for you to be associated with. It could be religious beliefs. It could be beliefs about relationships. But there's something that you need to take a look at, and you may have outgrown it. You may have outgrown those people or those places or those things. But take a look at it and decide what needs to be changed or shed. So it's kind of like a Tower card, maybe like the Death card also in the regular tarot. So something needs to change, something needs to be cut away, something needs to be re-examined and changed. If you have someone around you who has addictions, you may need to separate from that person. Or if you have addictions, you need to maybe definitely seek somebody about that kind of help. And that may be where Oya comes in with power. Oya says change is welcome. Allow the storm to pass as it is necessary to clear the way. You are protected in your search for equality. Do not misuse your power. Okay. So, don't misuse your power, but know that there is change coming and that you're being protected. In a whirl of purple, the storm of change builds. Lightning flashes across the sky and thunder growls. In the center of the maelstrom is mighty Oya, the Yoruban horned goddess of power, directing the storm like a conductor of an orchestra. Wife of Shango, a storm god, Oya is a force of nature. She clears the way for new growth, destroys what is not needed, and is a rainmaker, creating rivers and new paths forward. She does not bring change gently. She brings it with great power and action. Oya is particularly favorable to women who have the need of protection and action, and she assists women in matters of equality with men. Her mysteries are traditionally passed from woman to woman, mother to daughter, so many of her rituals have been kept tightly. She is considered a goddess of magic, and her 9 daughters help her cast change magic. We know 9 is the number of Egun, and again, Oya controls the cemetery. She controls the dead, and Egun is 9. Oya may come into your life when you most need change, but are seemingly unable to invoke it in yourself. If you're in a rut or find yourself in a situation that you simply do not have the resources to change, she is a great goddess to invoke. Sometimes sometimes we all need to move a part of our lives in a certain direction, but we don't have the strength to begin, such as moving away or saying goodbye or breaking up with someone. Oya can help you make changes that are necessary but may be difficult. As a goddess of divination, she gives clear and concise answers when you consult her. Oya is a ferocious stormbringer. If you call upon her without good cause or purely for revenge against the person that you are changing away from, this energy may be turned upon you. True power is handed and sent from a centered place. Yet in this day and age, we see power misused everywhere. Oya's warrior energy is fierce too. There may be alternatives to such forceful action-oriented approach. There may be alternatives to such a forceful action-oriented approach. Her symbols are dark-skinned goddesses wearing purple, a horn turban or a hat, the number 9, storms, rains, or water buffaloes. Oya is not to be played with, okay? Those who practice Ifa or Santeria, even to do the ceremony that's called receiving Oya or having her crown you is how they refer to it, but being chosen as a child of Oya is very expensive. It's a very expensive ceremony, okay? So you have to really, really be true to that. You have to know that that is who you are and what you want, and you cannot play with Oya because, like they said, she'll turn it around you. People take chances and they say, "Oh well, I want this person gone, or I want revenge against this person." You better be justified in why you upset. You better make sure that you come into the table with clean hands, because if you're not, they'll move them and they'll move you too. You'll be moved and so will your enemy. So be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you wish upon people, because that which you wish upon someone else will come back to bite you also. All right? But she is powerful. She will cut the bullshit out, okay? If someone is doing something that is if you're in a relationship that you really want to get out and you're justified, but you can't find your way out for whatever reason, maybe you're in an abusive relationship, maybe you don't have the finances, maybe there could be whatever your scenario could be. Oya will make that move happen, will make that change happen if it is justified. She will create situations that will bring equality for you. All right, so just know and understand that she is not to be played with, okay? But together, if somebody's been procrastinating, if someone has an addiction, something that they've been trying to overcome, or you've been trying to overcome, it could be an addiction to drugs or alcohol, it could be addiction to another person. If this is not serving you, then I think the message here in these 2 cards is that you need to reach out to your ancestors and ask them to step in and help. All right? But you have to be realistic about it. You have to know that that's what you really want. Because once it's moved, with these 2 powers, it sounds like with whoever's gone, it'll stay gone. Okay, whatever situation needs to be removed, it'll stay removed and you'll not get it back. So be careful, but it's saying that you have the ability to change the situation and you have the strength. If there's something that you need to walk away from, do it. Okay, and trust. Have faith that if you're making a judgment about something that is correct, someone or something that has been holding you back, limiting you, some unfairness, it's saying that this situation may change itself just out of concern for you, that your spirit guides around you may move something that you have been procrastinating about moving. So maybe the warning is, if you want to hang on to a situation, or if you've been procrastinating about moving out of a situation, it might be a good idea for you to do that and not leave it up to the ancestors, because it might not look like you want it to look. It may not go the way you want it to go. All right? But know that that energy is there, and that there is something that you need to leave. This is what this is saying. There's something that you need to leave. And if you don't take care of it soon, it's going to be taken care of for you, and you might not like the way it looks. Just saying. Aquarius. So, Romance Angel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. 4 cards came. First one is wedding. So this situation involves a marriage. So maybe there's a marriage that you need to walk away from. Maybe you haven't made up your mind about a divorce. Oh, yeah, I guess so. That just came right in my toe. Oh, alrighty. The next card that came here was deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. But it was in the reverse. So it could be that you've been clear that you're done, or the other person has been very clear. All right, but it seems when I see this in reverse, nobody's lying and nobody's showing a false face. They're being very direct and they're saying how they feel. The next card that came is flirt. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, but this was in the reverse also. This is telling me that things are not happy, that you're not happy and they're not happy, and that you're not playing. No, they're not playing. Somebody's not happy and within a marriage, and they need to move on. They need to move on because it's not serving either party. Okay, because this is a male energy and this is the female energy. And both of these energies is about tearing something down, moving something out of your space. So maybe you all are agreeing not to agree. And the last card here is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So maybe there's a third party in this situation for you, Aquarius. Maybe there's someone else that you're interested in. And that's why you're done with this wedding, with this marriage, with this relationship. And maybe you have been very clear about your intentions to move on, or that you're looking for someone else. That's just what I'm getting from these 4 cards. That this involves a marriage, and that you're being very honest. You're not interacting with your partner on a playful or kind level or energy. And you're looking for someone else. You know that there's someone else out there for you. Yeah, okay. You know there's someone else out there for you, and you want to be free in order to let that person in or find that person. That may be what that is saying. So you want the situation to end. It's not serving you anymore. You and your partner are on the same page about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, so we got the Four of Swords. You've thought about this a lot. You've contemplated about this. And now you're ready to take action and speak your mind. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what else is going on here. Can we get any more clarification? This is the Rider-Waite deck. Okay. Okay. Ten of Swords. All right, so may have been feeling backstabbed, but it's at the end now, okay? So this is coming to an end. This feeling of being backstabbed, being hurt, having had enough. It's coming to an end. Okay, Page of Cups. All right. Yeah, someone else may be offering you an opportunity for love. It could be a water sign, could be a Pisces. All right, so there is a message here. Or maybe you want to offer someone else love. Or it could be your partner trying to offer you love. But I think that it might not be that strong of an offer. Because that fell on top of flirt. So yeah, flirt in the reverse. Yeah, so maybe the offer, you're not seeing it as a mature offer. All right. Or maybe you feel it's like it's late. It's a little too late. That's what I just heard. A little too late. All right. Do we have anything else? Oh. Anything else for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the time period between now and mid-July, this is their love bite. No more messages for them? Nothing else? Nope. That was the whole pack. I'm not doing that. Okay. One more try, folks. Let's see. Can we get one more card here? For Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Their love bite. Any further clarification about this situation for them? Anything? No. Okay. Bottom of the deck here is Five of Swords. Five of Wands. So, looks like you are tired of the bullshit, tired of controversy, tired of having to defend yourself. Or there's a lot of people around you, maybe family, who you feel like you have to defend yourself against all the time. Next card here is Three of Wands. This is at the bottom of the deck also. This is the card after the Five of Wands. So, Five of Wands, Three of Wands, that's Eight of Wands. Yeah, this could be a message telling you it's time to move on, right? Look for new horizons. See what your next move is going to be, okay? Looks like you need to step forward with passion, okay, towards something new, all right? And you could be involved with a fire sign. Maybe your partner's a fire sign. And at the bottom of the cup bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So again, this may have something to do with a marriage. Okay, so. All right. Okay, Aquarius. So you're not happy. You're not happy. Your partner's not happy. And you are tired of the controversy and you are looking for new horizons. The Three of Wands fell on top of calling in your soulmate, along with the Hierophant and the Five of Wands. So you're tired of the nonsense. You're ready to move on. You're looking for something new, and you may be headed for divorce. All right, let's see if we can get any messages from the Conscious Spirit Oracle, and that's by Kim Dwyer. Any messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for their love bite for the time period between now and the middle of July? All right, 2 cards here came. Number 15, find your bliss. I'm following a path I love and am fully aligned to my soul's purpose. So, you want to be happy. You want to move on. Okay, and you want to find your bliss. That's why you're calling in a soulmate, because you're done with this. You're tired of this relationship. You're tired of your partner, and you are trying to release this burden. You want to go on a new path with someone that you really love. And the next card that came here was 43. Okay, 4 and 3 is 7. So this is a new creation, a new beginning, starting something new, building something new. Celebrate life. 43. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. Okay, so I guess what this is saying to me is that you're tired of this stuff and you want to start something new. You want to live your life. You want to have happy, fun times. You want to honor yourself, respect yourself by doing something, doing a thing differently, finding your bliss, calling in your soulmate. You want to change. You're bored, you're tired, and you just want to celebrate life. You just want to get a new beginning and see what else is out there for you, because what you have been living with or dealing with is just not making you happy anymore. That's not to say it didn't make you happy for a while, a time. Yeah, it did. But at this point now, you're finished. You're done. You want to move on to something different. You want to move on to something that makes you happy. And apparently you're not happy right now. All right? Okay, so let's see if there are any further advice, if there's any further advice from the Mermaids and Dolphins deck. And this is also by Doreen Virtue. Let's see, do we have any affirmations? Any, yes. Your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So, if you're ready to go, saying to go. No. But I will say the bottom card of that bunch that were all turned up said ready, set, go. So, if you're ready to go, this is the time to do it. Or at least it's confirming that you're right in feeling like that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got 3 cards. All right, so the first card here says wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. Okay. Wait. Next says self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Okay, so forgive yourself. All right, you may have done some things to contribute to this situation, this unhappiness, but it's telling you to forgive yourself, all right? Remember, you're God's perfect child. Whatever happened, happened for a reason. Whatever happened, good, bad, or indifferent, if you did something wrong, if they did something wrong, it all happened for a reason. So don't feel guilty, all right? It was done because that was how it was supposed to go. Even if you were wrong, even if they were wrong. All right, but don't rush into action. So they're telling you to wait. I guess before you file papers or something. But not too much because, you know. She ran, oh yeah. It's like, really? Okay, so, and the next card is synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Okay, so maybe this is saying that you need to wait because there's some information that you don't have yet. There's something that you aren't aware of, and that if you pay attention, the synchronicities will point them out to you. It may come through a communication. Okay. Got two dolphins here. So that would be talking about maybe reminiscing, or maybe something happened in the past. Maybe something happened in the past that you may not be aware of, but you're going to become aware of it, and you're going to get confirmation about it. So that could be it. Maybe you're going to get a confirmation through a message that's going to confirm something that you've been suspecting. That's what I'm getting. You've been suspecting something because it's saying that your intuition is correct. All right. So maybe you need something else to confirm it so that you can have the evidence that you need. And that's why they're telling you to wait. And maybe when you get this evidence, it's going to help you forgive yourself for whatever your behavior was. Okay, that's interesting. We'll take that. All right, so let's see what other messages we can get from the Native Spirit Oracle, and this is by Denise Lynn. And thank you so much for your views, your likes, your shares, and your requests for readings. I appreciate it so much. And your donations. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. So very, very, very nice. I appreciate it. My family appreciates it. It helps out a lot. Thank you so much. And it's very sweet of those of you who took time to make a donation. Doesn't matter how small or big. It was unexpected and it was appreciated. So, the Native Spirit Freedom Horse. Okay, so I think this is saying that you want to change, you want to go, you want your freedom, you want to do things on your own, okay? Be independent. So let's see what that's talking about. Freedom Horse. I'm hearing that song by Young Hearts Be Free Tonight. Rod Stewart, there we go. Yeah, I got Rod Stewart albums in my repertoire. And what? You'd be surprised what's on my iPod. Is that what it is? The iPod with the music? Yeah, you'd be shocked. Maybe. No, you'd be shocked. I like all kinds of music. I've told you all that before. Okay, Freedom Horse. Young hearts be free tonight. Yeah, that's all right. Let your spirit fly. Don't hold back. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff. Dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of the rut. You don't need to fit a mold. Be daring. Fling your arms to the heavens in joy. Your native spirit wants you to know. Horses allowed the natives of the Americas and Mongolia to travel great distances with ease. The horse also carried their supplies, which additionally granted freedom to those ancient peoples. This card chose you to remind you that you aren't here to be ordinary, but to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Don't allow yourself to be trapped by convention or the expectations of others. You have the ability to choose your life in your own terms. Replace the phrase "I should" with "I could, but I choose not to at this time." Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give those situations. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to break free. The way you use your body can change your state. So put on music and dance with wild abandon. As you do so, this sends a powerful message to your subconscious that you are indeed truly free. Alrighty. I remember I'm driving and I had my relationship was over. Not because I asked for that. It just happened. But after things kind of settled, I'm driving and it wasn't even on the radio. In my head, Beatles, whatever. She's got a ticket to ride and she don't care. I just started thinking that and singing that, and it made me feel so much better. Like, wait a minute, okay. You okay? Really? I may not have chosen for this relationship to break up the way it did. I certainly didn't. But once it was over, I was like, okay. Because left up to me, it would have never been over. I know that. But there was a reason why things happened the way they did. And so one day it was like, she's got a ticket to ride and she don't care. So I'm saying, you know, it's not going to be pleasant. It may not be what you want. Of course, you didn't intend for the relationship to get to this place. But once you free and you realize that you don't want this no more, it's going to change the way you look at it. It's going to bring some humor into the situation at times. Because there's times now that I laugh. I would not have laughed at the moment when this terrible thing happened to me. When Oya and Shiva put themselves together to move something out of my life that I probably should have gotten rid of long before them stepping in. But it ended up being a good thing for me. It ended up opening me up to my spirituality, to reconnect with a love that I thought I'd never be able to revisit again. And that's been an interesting experience. And all that I thought I was going to miss about that other person, I missed none of it. Isn't that wild? But it's because it didn't serve me. And it wasn't in my best or brightest good. It wasn't spiritual. It would not have been, I wouldn't have had the freedom to do this in that relationship. Not that they were against that, but no. I wouldn't have had the time for it. I wouldn't have had the time for it. Not at all. Not at all. And I know that. And it's not because he was a bad person or anything like that, but I just know that our time would have been taken up doing other things. And it would not have been this. So this is where I am, is exactly where I needed to be. And it was for my good and for y'all. It's for your good. So thank you all. Even though you didn't know me, you still are just getting to know me. But there was a reason. My purpose was not just limited to him and healing him. My purpose was to help heal myself and to help people and bring information and knowledge and to fulfill that part of me that I always wanted to do, but I would not have been able to do in that relationship. And it's not because, like I said, not because he would not have allowed that. It was not even like that. It'll never be like that with me, for nobody. There's nothing about not allowing it, but it just would not have been where my focus would have been. I would not have been focusing on this like that. All right, so don't justify the way he did what he did, but at the same time, eventually I got past it a little, enough to be able to laugh about it and to move forward with freedom, okay, and appreciate the freedom that I was given. So, like I said, if there's something that is blocking your spiritual path and you know it, if there's a relationship like that, maybe this is why I'm telling you the story. Move out of it before somebody get hurt. I'm telling you, that might be what it is. And another card came for you here, Aquarius. Medicine man or medicine woman. Again, this is about being a healer. This is about your need to be a healer, to somebody dating their doctor or wants to go out with their doctor. Is your doctor flirting with you? I don't know. Okay. Somebody out there is interested in someone who is a doctor or a nurse, a physical therapist, or somebody in the medical field that they are working with, physical therapist, doctor, a nurse, physician assistant, orderly. Y'all know somebody that works in a hospital. All right. That might be the soulmate that you're calling in. Maybe that's why that came to me. Hey, doctors need love too, right? Okay. Profound inner and outer healing is occurring. You're a natural healer. You're on the mend, or there's a situation that's being resolved. Have faith that it's happening. You are a sacred healer. You're a medicine woman or a medicine man of the soul. Every indigenous culture has a tradition of healers. Depending on the culture, they're called medicine men or medicine women, shamans, hongas, kakunas, sangomas, or cuanderos, among others, babalaos. In every tradition, they're the individuals who are able to step between the worlds to gain information and instruction and wisdom and healing energies from their spirit allies. When this card chooses you, you are at the advent of healing emotional, physical, and mental wounds. Additionally, a powerful healing force is activating within you. Nature is one of our greatest healers. So spend time with the trees, soak up the rays of the sun, and dance in the rain. Everything in nature has the intrinsic ability to restore itself. You're a part of that natural world. So you also have this innate ability. You're a part of the natural world. So you also have this innate ability. Often healing needs to occur in the inner planes before it can manifest on the outside. To assist this process, focus on what's great and let go of what isn't working. Hold the vision of the solution that you desire and be patient, and trust that the recovery is occurring in its own time and way. Okay, Aquarius. So, move what doesn't serve you so that you can get your healing on, right? All right, so let's see. Going to get a card from the Sacred Rebels, and that's by Alana Fairchild. So let's see if there's any messages for Aquarius. Thank you. Oh, number 18, Spirals of Manifestation. Spirals of Manifestation. 1 and 8 is 9. 9 is the number of Egun. So this is a message from your ancestors. So this is maybe that you have been creating a manifesting something for, okay, maybe you've been thinking about the situation for a while and it's moving, it's like things have been going on in your head and you've been thinking about how can I move and why do I really want to move and whatever. And all of these things that are happening around you are bringing you to the place where it's about to become real. All right? So your thoughts are very powerful. So that perhaps this is what it is, that you have been thinking about this for a while. I'm just, you can tell the age of trees. They say when you cut the tree, you can see the spirals inside of the bark of the tree, and they can judge how old a tree is from them. And maybe this is a relationship that's been going on a long time, and there's a whole lot of things, a lot of good memories and bad memories, a lot of emotions, a lot of hurt, and a lot of healing that has gone on, but still it just keeps spiraling, and maybe it's spiraling out of control. Maybe that's what it's saying. I don't know. Let's see. The creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It's not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternate route. If there is an unnecessary pothole or delay in the typical linear path of progression, and the curved loop in the path will be quicker, more fun, more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided onto that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom rather than rigid adherence to what on the surface appears to be a logical progression. You are in the midst of a spiral manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it is further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking will plunk into your reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend, just out of view, on a spiral of manifestation that you could not see coming. But in truth, it was coming all along. That's divine timing. This oracle has a message for you. Sometimes when we feel the furthest away from what we want, we're actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation taking root in the world. You must hold true in your faith and keep working on your progress. Forget about believing it when you see it. Any old soul or young soul can do that. You are bigger and braver, a more ancient soul. You have enough chutzpah to believe it so that you can see it sooner, bigger, and brighter. Do not give in to those who tell you it should have happened already or that you have failed. They're just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding, as well as an arrogant assumption that their notion of timing is somehow superior to the greater divine timing which is at play. Be in goodwill with yourself and with the universe. All is unfolding perfectly, whether you feel it right now or not. This oracle also brings a message to you about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place in your life. All right, we did get synchronicity before. You may have started to notice these already. When we live from the heart, honor our creative center, and choose unlikely but lovingly rebellious ways to be in this world, we will begin to notice synchronicity every day. It is as though the universe is speaking to us intimately on all matters, which of course it is. This oracle will remind you that there is no point rushing to the bus stop. If you're way too early, you're just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate pace and get there at the right time. You don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you want and need so much more enjoyably if you relax and deal with it here and now. Remember, too, that your life path is unfolding in harmony with the path of others. You will meet with each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great big creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You're included in that. Lucky you. There's a healing process that goes with this card. Say, spirals of creation, spirals of light, you bring my manifestation to life. I trust in your wisdom and in your grace. Help me to be wise and keep the faith. Repeat as needed. All right, Aquarius. Well, that's beautiful. This is a beautiful reading. Even though you may be having some kind of a strain going on in your relationship right now, and even though you and your partner may not be happy campers, it's all right. Everything's going to be okay. You are going to be able to go forward and attract the love that you deserve, all right? And they will be able to attract the love that they deserve also, okay? So, make that change, all right? Talk to you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the beginning of July for your August readings, and the July generals are up now, all right? And I'll see you next month in the middle of July for your August love bite, all right? Mid-July to mid-August love bite. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye.